So it looks like we're off to Sonam Luang Song today, which is the weekend market, like Chatuchak. But yeah, it's open on the weekdays. But you don't worry about things like that. This is Thailand. You know, just because it's a weekend market doesn't mean that it has to be always only open on the weekend. It's Thailand. You can be open any time. You know, regulations are just guidelines, if you know what I mean. And even in naming conventions. But yeah, that's where we're off to today. So we've got Mum with us as well. Chanya's here. It is a Thursday, but actually she was working yesterday. We got a little bit confused yesterday about what we were going to be doing because she thought we were going to go and do lunch today. And I said, no, I was going to take Mum shopping today while you went to work. But we got our wires crossed. It does happen from time to time. That's a bit of a language thing. Understanding what day's what as well. You never let it worry you. Anyway, join us as we go and cruise Sonam Luang Song on a weekday and see what's open.
Today I stop working and I make up and put dress beautiful and he forget me stop.
No, yeah, don't forget. Tuesday you said you were going to work Thursday.
I work before.
Thursday, and I was going to take Mum shopping on Thursday, and you said okay. So I think everything okay. You're not saying something you're going to have Thursday off.
And now I change my dress already now. Sabai because very hot. Okay, and now have to ready to go Sonam Luang Song first.
Why are we going to Sonam Luang Song? Why are we going to the weekend market?
I just to buy some flower.
From flower?
Okay, I have planned to go with the mom, 2 people, and you come down to talk me. And okay, if you want, you can come with me. You say okay.
I just finished streaming, and yeah, she says you want to come. I go okay. Something to do.
No, you miss me. You want to go with me. You want to take care of me.
I finished my game.
Yes, you boo. But you not go with me for last day.
Traffic jam on my road.
You stop already. You see, right?
I can see, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, first port of call, I think. They need emery bun because, like, this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's a work Thursday. This is normally my senior's nap time. I've done 5 hours of gaming, time for a nap, and then she turns around and just says, I want to go Sonam Luang Song. She's not at work. Yeah. What's better, having an afternoon nap or going and checking out the local market? Oh, well, I suppose 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. At least there's something to do. You're going to find things to amuse yourself when you're retired, especially when you're a gamer. Anyway, what I was going to add, of course, at this stage here is the fact that, well, first, just check out the emery bun status. Here we go. Emery bun nung. Okay. Emery bun. Okay.
You want me one?
And Mum, she won. Don't mind. No. Okay. So I probably should take 2 or 3 minutes to just explain a few things there, because like always getting new people joining the channel and that sort of stuff, but don't probably understand the fact that this is our public channel. But what you steal now? What you steal? Oh.
For good luck. สงกรานต์ Thailand says ส่งน้ำพระ Yeah. Like a shower monk. Yeah. Everywhere.
It's not April yet. That's
why you make like this? Because when you stay home for good luck, for สบายใจ for good luck anything.
Sure.
Yes. สบาย like a water. Okay. สุขกายสุขใจ สบายกายสบายใจ
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to now translate that for you, won't I? But anyway, yeah. Okay. This is the channel that we do together. This is our channel. This is our life in Thailand. I used to live stream every Saturday morning between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. But again, trying to get the crew together on that one always seemed to be a challenge in the last 12 months. So we sort of phased that out of the program. But I did start up or relaunch my gaming channel. Now there is a link down the bottom of the page on the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, for the gaming stuff. if you want to go and subscribe there and get notified and all that sort of stuff when they're going on. But ideally it's about gaming, yes, one thing. The second thing is there's a way you can still come on any time and interact. Like I do have a schedule which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays between our time, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. sort of thing. So that's the schedule. We are gaming, but you can talk about anything. It's just one of those sort of things. It's a chance for you to sort of come in and say, hey, tell me about this, tell me about that, because when we're gaming, that's it. We're just chatting all the time. So quite happy to answer questions specifically on a one-on-one basis, but publicly on a gaming channel, which is the YouTube gaming and Twitch. So it's dual stream to both of those. So you can be subscribed to both. Anyway, enough of my curricular activities. You know what I do when I'm not making videos for YouTube here, and when I'm at home, you know, I game. That's it. That's you know, when you retire, you make plans to do the things that you really like doing. Right? And I don't know if you remember seeing that movie from about 10 years ago, Ready Player One. Yeah, well that's me, Ready Player One. I think I got to buy something there right back. Okay, everything's right with the world. Power! Just a few little fountains there. Sounds great. I don't know.
Solar cell.
What you want?
Nam Trok.
Nam Trok? What you want?
Before you see water.
Yeah, the fountain, yeah.
Yeah, I think good idea na for.
But you have to have power.
No, solar cell.
But they solar cell wear out after 3. You've got to keep on replacing solar cell. It's all the cheap, chatty stuff, darling. You got to do these water features. You got to have some way of powering it. Otherwise, it just solar's one way. But I had one in my garden in Australia, and after about 2 years, you know, you got to climb up on the roof and clean the panel and all that sort of stuff, because it gets silt and dirt on it in the street. Here in Thailand, it would be impossible. Solar is one of the things I am thinking of doing, but you got to do it right. And with what the cheap stuff that's coming out of Thailand these days, not Thailand, I'm just China. Wait till they perfect the pesticide stuff. That's what we're waiting for, and then the solar becomes a natural addition to the house at the right sort of pricing. But until then, government seems to be keeping the electricity prices under control here. I think we were under 4 baht per unit the last time I looked at my electricity bill. That's actually quite good compared to what we pay in Australia. Anyway, this is Lanam Long Song. So what are you looking for, darling?
Flower.
Flower for...
And now just being you see baby Pimai.
No, we're not getting a new Pimai. We are not getting a cat. Something fall under this here. That's what happens when you wave your hands around on these low roofs. I'm also starting to think I've got an addiction to these things, because I was feeling a little bit, you know, weird. 2 sips of this thing, oh my god, that sparked me up. Must be an addiction or a sugar rush, one of the two. Yes, Mum suffers from the same back problems as me, but she wears a brace. I've been trying to teach her some yoga mudras there that might help relieve the pain, which I use, but we showed her, but she didn't quite understand what I was trying to show her. You need an exercise mat and do it all on the floor and all that sort of stuff. I think I confused her. Maybe we'll get the message across 2 or 3 days from now. See if we can help improve her back. Baby dragons in the market. Really? I'd also like to add, I think, probably, Chatuchak, this market here is quite good on the weekdays. There's nowhere near as many crowds. So it makes walking through a lot easier, and you can see a lot more stuff. Sometimes I get possessed with some thoughts about, the difference in our age. And, again, when I was housemaking 20 years ago, you go through the fish tank stage and a few other bits and pieces, this, that and the other, making the house all pretty and pristine and, livable and all that sort of stuff. I guess she wants to do it too, and here's me sort of crimping her style.
1,300 baht the iPad for you.
Right, I thought. Mudeng again, mudeng, oh my god. Yeah, but sometimes I think I cramp her style because maybe she wants a fish tank or two, because, why not? I know I did when I was 40, something you do in the house, But here's me sort of saying, do you really want to deal with the upkeep and the care and everything else? Not just offload it to somebody who's home all the time. Up to me to make it look pretty. I'm already cleaning the bloody toilets. You know what it's like. I get to do the housework. Mum helps, or Mum does a lot of it. I pitch in and do what I'm supposed to do as well. That's part of living at home and being retired. Yes, Mum does a nice job of looking after their little front garden. Again, it's a chore that it's a chore, it's something I really enjoyed doing back in Australia too. Again, it's the thing when you're making house, do the gardening and make it all look pretty. Do the one-upmanship with all the neighbours. But where did the one-upmanship go now? Well, I did do it a little bit, but I really try to avoid those little plans of trying to be better than neighbour. And guess what? I'm the one who's retired and they're still working, slaving away for somebody else. I don't know. You've got to ask the question though, who did it right? I don't know. They're still out to lunch, the security of a job till you retire versus taking a risk on everything and then getting to enjoy retirement when you're young, or younger. It's younger, same thing. Look, you can do it when you're 30 as long as you've got enough money. It's all about the money, isn't it? See, one or two videos ago, last time we were at the Sanam Long Song, I remember there was a whole lot of ganja plants for sale. Although the supply system in the Thailand seems to be sort of stabilised now. There's been no more talk on recriminalising that situation. But the other thing I noticed, I don't see the plants growing here in the garden. I think the novelty of homegrown is worn off. Mind you, they did talk about the fact that some of those regulations that they had about having 10 plants per person per family, I think that was rescinded somewhere along the line, and it was made 10 plants per family or something. Don't hold me to law on that one. I didn't really follow it too much, and haven't really been paying much attention to it because nobody's talking about it. So what is this you've got, darling? This is bamboo, but darling, what is this? What is? Real bamboo.
Small bamboo. Yeah, pot.
And you put it in the ground and make bamboo plats?
Yeah. I think this one.
Yeah? And you grow bamboo in the house?
Yeah, I want to buy one.
Oh, okay.
I think 60 baht, no have this one, 80 baht, 70 baht have.
Well, this one you just put in the ground or make yourself?
No, it's just small.
Yeah, it's up to you, it's okay. Again, that thought comes across my mind every so often, which is, the whole idea of, effectively I'm reliving my adult again through her eyes. Getting to do things, a little bit different country, different lifestyle. But basically, Chanya it's her life, and I'm plugging into her life here. I'm not trying to make any new life for me. I'm enjoying my retirement, but I'm definitely enjoying doing things that she likes doing over and over again, because again, this is life. That's what you do. You just have fun. Yeah, and on the subject of bamboo, you'd never think of planting bamboo anywhere in Australia, especially in your house, because the stuff just goes completely bazonkers and wild, and then spend the rest of your life trying to get rid of it. But here in Thailand, it's not even a second thought about bamboo. Now what are you doing? Putting a stalk in? Well, you want to have baby?
Yeah.
You want to have baby? You're thinking stalks and babies. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and I suppose on the subject of local news and things like that, it's been going around the traps. If you're coming here for a visit or a long stay and you have a predilection to vape, that's using the propane glycanol substitute for cigarettes and things like that, with nicotine additives. If you are thinking about coming over to Thailand, think again. Right, there is currently a big blitz going on, and there's no sight going forward the fact that they're going to rescind this or change their mind. They did this last year as well. It was something that was always on the cards that they're going to do it again. Last year was more about the young kids getting a hold of these flavoured pops. What do you call them? Yeah, one thing led to another. Of course, they clamped on it last year for about maybe 6 weeks. And they, of course, put the police back onto other duties that were more important. Now it's been going on for about 6 weeks already, and it doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. So if you're planning a visit out here for Songkran, you're going to have to switch back to cigarettes, take a risk of a 20,000 baht fine, possible jail terms if you're really bad, and of course, there's all the stuff that goes along with it. So just be warned. As for the legalities and everything else behind the whole vaping thing, well, I'm at two minds. I'm not a doctor, but I also did smoke in my younger years, and if it wasn't for vaping back then, I'd probably still be a smoker. I changed. I stopped smoking, went to vaping, vaped for 3 years, and then stopped vaping. I probably could not have done that without the vaping option. Did I feel, ill at ease, bad health, anything else like that? No, I actually felt quite good. My health improved dramatically. So you got to ask the question, well, what's sort of negativity around this? Yes, I can understand the fact that, you don't want kids on it, but, ultimately, that just comes down to a policing factor and just making sure that the regulations are in place to curb it, Take some responsibility for the laws you make, So don't make laws and expect them to, run themselves. You actually need the police officers to enforce them, Like go into the shops, stake out people who are maybe sort of flaunting the laws, catch them red-handed. This is how the West does it. I don't know what they think about here in Thailand, but anyway. All I know is the fact that if it wasn't for vaping, I would have not stopped cigarettes. And that's the end of the story. Worked for me. Will it work for everybody? It's up to you. It does take a little bit of mind power, mind over matter. That's how you do it. And of course, it definitely does help. Of course, the biggest issue that you have is the fact that you've got physical evidence of what you've experienced versus all the anecdotal medical evidence of what they try to throw down your throat. And you've got to ask, well, I've seen none of that. I can't justify anything they talk about. How can I even believe it, right? If I have a set of belief systems that I've lived versus a belief system that the medical facility wants to deal with. Yes. Oh yes, another mood thing. Yeah, okay. You cannot have. Sorry. Ding dong. Anyway, I'm trying not to rant about it. I said that this is Thailand. I don't make the laws here. If they want to ban it, they've got to ban it. That's it. Just enforce it. Or, change the law. Whatever, and make it work. You've got 70 million people in this country you need to look after. How about getting them off cigarettes? Might be a way to do it. Eh? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're indebted to the tobacco companies, aren't we? Yeah, they fund the. What can I say that? I don't know.
I like this
flower bed. You can go sleep in the flower bed.
Forget me not.
You can sleep in the flower bed.
Yes, I think so.
You sure? Looks comfy. One thing that really annoys me about Thailand? Where are the bins? Jesus, you gotta walk a mile to find a bin these days. Was it because nobody wants to empty them? I don't know. Anyway, on the subject of me trying to curb Chanya's enthusiasm to make house, all I can do is just add, maybe sort of a logical point of view and, maybe sort of, point out some of the negatives. But I really should not stop her from experimenting with being a house mum, So that's something I needed to get in my head,
Okay, I think I buy this one.
This one?
This one.
Yeah.
This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one.
You buy too many.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I enjoy.
Okay.
ไอ้ต้นนี้อะค่ะเท่าไหร่
Okay, this is the layout of this side of the market, which is open every day of the week, the Sun Long Song. But where were we? Okay, we got our Emlo bun down here on this side here. There's gardening section up here. There's food up here. There's more haberdashery around this area. The pets were here. And this is the gardening section down through here. So, yeah, that's pretty much the layout. The other stuff's over this side, and that's the stuff that's open on the weekend. There's some car places over there as well. Knickknacks on, automotive, add-ons and, all the noisy exhaust pipes and things like that you do with cars. So it is Thailand after all. She says, Song Rai, you pay. No, you can pay. This is a garden, you can pay. Part of the whole deal. If you want to make garden, you have to pay for it. Don't do garden on my bill. That's the new deal. This is the new deal on how we run the house. If I disapprove of something or I think it's a waste of money, you can pay for yourself. Solves all the problems. So now I think we need to head back. I think we got one more bag, darling, yes? One more bag? One more bag? Yeah, one more. You buy something else up here?
ใช่
Yeah. So I get the
วาง
car.
อยู่ตรงนู้นนี่หว่า
Yeah, you forget already.
ไม่เป็นไรyou camping
No, go to the car and we stop the car. I go, okay, yeah.
ยังไงไปเอารถไงแล้วมันผ่านข้างหน้า
Buy
เดี๋ยวเรา
something
ล
and
งมา
just leave it there for us. Well, it'll be okay.
ไม่
Nobody
เป็น
will
ไร
take
มัน
it, but
มันทางผ่านอยู่แล้ว
she was ready to run off. Anyway, we're out of here. Say bye-bye, darling. Left. Their side. Bye-bye.
Cannot say that
You cannot do anything. Okay. Special thank you again to our patrons and members. I love you guys. Wouldn't do this without you. And again, check out a video. Peace out.